all in all, you know, I'm fine with the roster spots that were given yesterday. You know, we saw Schottenheimer do his press conference, you know, saying that he had a conversation with, you know, Perion Winfrey as well as Mozzie, you know, telling Mozzie he needs to step up more. Um, you know, I just think I look at the Mozzie situation like this. Mozzie, you know, take up those blocks. I feel like we got the guys around the edge, you know, just don't allow big runs. And I think for the most part, Mozzie did a pretty good job at that. Man, we got the defensive ends this year. We just have to be able to stop the run. You know what I mean? And I feel with, you know, the cuts that we saw around the league yesterday, there are some people that can help us. And I don't think that we need all these defensive ends. I feel like, you know, like I said, you never want to see somebody lose their job. But I think Peyton Turner, for what we need, you know what I mean? You know, I feel like we could let his spot go and bring in another defensive tackle, because there were some defensive tackles that got cut yesterday that I think Eberflus would probably be interested in. Like, you got the Nigerian Nightmare that got cut from the Baltimore Ravens, big stout guy. Also the guy from Chicago that Eberflus drafted, more than likely drafted, in Perkins. I think this is his name, Zach Perkins. Man, we still need beef up front to help Mozzie and Jay out, and to help Perion Winfrey out. Like, we got the 3 techs. We just need, you know, that big guy up front that help clog up those holes, man, and let those linebackers run free and make tackles. You know, and like I said, you got Osa, you got Perion. You know, you just want to bring that stoutness to the room now. And like I said, man, it was many guys that got cut yesterday that could definitely help the Cowboys out. And that's what we've been looking for all off season, is to beef up the front, add some more stoutness. And there's some guys out there. And like I said, I just feel like we got enough defensive ends. I mean, Sam Williams, Nealon, Fowler, Azaraku, Micah, the list go on. You know, it just go on and on with the defensive end. So I just feel like we should make that move, bring one of those guys that got waived. I know we 17th in the pecking order. Hopefully we can snatch one of them guys up.